Yes, it's good to know you're here on another segment of You and Your Money. Today, I have a guest in the house, an expert when it comes to financial literacy. It promises to be very thought provoking and very interesting. Once again, you're welcome to You and Your Money, your favorite show with Sisbissi. My guest on today's program is a financial expert, is a financial guru, and it's someone who have been leaving indelible marks in the sand of time as far as financial education and campaign is concerned. My guest on the program, let's get to meet her. Can we get to meet you? Your name?
Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia Stella Okafor. Happy to be here.
Yes, let's quickly get on business. Recently, in a couple of days ago, it was on the news that half of Canadians are living paycheck to paycheck. What's your take on this?
Actually, that's very right. As a matter of fact, putting in the numbers, you can say that 45% of Canadians, according to statistics, cannot take care of an emergency bill of $400. What it means now is that if a Canadian goes out of job, they are unable to pay $400. That is not planned for. This is a critical situation and should be addressed with all urgency.
With all urgency, let me quickly take you on that. 45% of Canadians cannot care of $400. Can you expatiate for a layman out there to understand what that really means?
What it means, for example, let's say a Canadian who has a job wakes up and goes to their place of work and they tell them, hey, your services are no longer needed. Please go home. If we need you again, we can call you. If they go home and they have an emergency that requires a $400 worth of expenses, they are unable to pay for it. That's what it simply means. That means they don't have even a savings of $400 to take care of unexpected expenses. That is how bad it is.
Unexpected expenses. How do we go from here?
There is no better solution other than information and awareness, helping them understand that knowledge is the only way you can plan for unexpected events, especially in terms of your finances. There is no magic, unfortunately.
No magic, unfortunately. Education, they say, is key. Education, they say, is power. People need to seek education in order to know how to manage their money, how to make their money work for them, and how to work their way to the top when it comes to financial literacy. So what are some of the yardstick or criteria that people should follow at this crucial moment?
The very first thing is being open to knowledge. What is knowledge? You need to understand how to build a proper financial foundation.
How do we build it?
Good question. The first step is everything starts with protection. What is protection? For example, let's say you are the breadwinner of your home. That means you are typically the ATM machine of your loved ones. That means they depend on you to pay their daily bills. You are a human being. Anything can happen to you. It means you can possibly get sick. And, God forbid, you can die. What happens to your loved ones? Protection means if you get sick, do you think your mortgage expenses is going to get sick? No way. Do you think your insurance, your car insurance is going to get sick? No way. The bills continue to come. Who takes care of these bills when you cannot bring in the money? Your protection takes care of it. It simply means being smart enough to transfer the risk to someone else.
Smartness in practicality, what should we do?
Very simple. The first thing to do is protect your income. What's your biggest asset? Your capacity to make money. Protect that capacity.
That's what it's called. When you talk about protection in terms of?
Very simple. Insurance. Insurance is protection. Insure the potentials or the chances that you can get sick. So insurance company can pay the bills when you are sick. If you are no more, insurance company can step in and continue to pay the bills you used to pay for your family when you are no more. So the life of your family members do not have to come to a standstill. Or worst case scenario, they are pushed to go and start begging for money. With whose picture? Your picture, of course. They're going to show the world that you are no more. And they need help to buy groceries. They need money to put fuel in their car. They need money to pay for their home. Otherwise, they're going to be thrown out of their homes.
Thrown out of their homes. Let me stop you right there. Thrown out of their homes. If they go by insurance, as you have rightly said, that they should insure their lives. When you talk about insurance, insurance is multifactorial. How do you introduce them to insurance from different angles?
Very fantastic question. The very first aspect of insurance that we all talk about is life insurance and critical illness insurance. For example, life insurance means the breadwinner leaves, right? Insurance company continues to pay the bills using what? The life insurance benefits. It doesn't necessarily mean that you would give the family lump sum of money and they can start living wealthy. No, it just means that the lifestyle you maintained for your family when you were alive can still go on. They don't need to be on the streets just because you're not there.
That's a good one.
Very simple. Then what is critical illness? It means you do not have to go bankrupt because, let's say, someone has cancer or someone has tumor or someone needs organ transplant. These things take time and money to be resolved if the person is able to survive. In this situation, you are emotionally affected, that you are sick, and you're financially affected. If your loved ones have to start catering for you, no one is going to be there eventually. But if you have protection, insurance company takes care of everything down to your mortgage, even the nurse that will come home to take care of you, even the person that will cook for you, even the domestic staff, they need to be paid because no one is going to work for free. Even when you go to shop for groceries or your loved one go to shop for groceries or to buy drugs for you, when they park in such places, they need to pay for car, they need to pay for parking space. That is money. If you have no protection in place, unfortunately, that may be a very huge havoc and might lead to bankruptcy and eventually death.
And eventually death. That's a good one. The program is just starting. It's gathering momentum, and like I said, it promises to be very thought-provoking and very educating. Don't touch the dial. I'll be right back.